you don't want to let BlackRock take up all your Bitcoin. That's honestly the truth. Right now, we love it because the price is going up. In the future, we are not going to love it because they're going to hold so much of the supply, and it becomes virtually impossible for any retail investor to get in early, or not get in early, but get in and accumulate, right? And this also shows kind of like too late for accumulation, at least for this cycle. We have finally broken out of the blue. Now we have two red dots, solid red dots, looks like this in previous cycles. When you print those red dots, what does that mean? That means we're no longer accumulating and we're in a bull market, right? And this also comes down to the question I get asked a lot, and that is, should I continue to DCA, right? According to this, the answer would be no. You would stop DCAing because we're no longer in accumulation stage, we're in bull market stage, okay? I would say this is a difficult question to answer. For Bitcoin, because we are approaching all-time high, I would say slowing down DCA makes more sense at this point, because I do feel like Bitcoins will go a lot higher. So again, new people coming into the space, they may want to buy some sats, and I think it's okay. But if you're trying to buy now versus let's say when Bitcoin was at 10K or 20K or 30K, obviously you got to have more caution because we're a lot higher now than before, right? So I don't think DCA needs to stop, like a hard stop for DCA. And I certainly don't think that for the alts, which most have not broken back to their previous high. They're not even close. Some are still like 50, 60, 70% off, right? So bottom line is, I think DCA is still okay, is still healthy, and honestly, we should do more of it because things are going to get too expensive after the cycle. Like, it'll be nutty. The amount of money coming in right now is barely scratching the surface, really. Like, when we get into like these higher reds, that's when Bitcoin could be at 125, 150, and that's when it's just gonna be so expensive. So here's another one showing our rise right now, right, versus like what happened in 2021 and versus what happened in 2017. You could see we have 18 months of a parabolic bull run, okay? And that happens after the halving event. Now this, you can't really see what happened here, but here it's clear that after the halving event, we had a few months of sideways movement, maybe a little bit of, rise, and then we went on boom, right? We ended at 18 months. Look at what's happening right now. We didn't even hit this line, and we're starting to do that like this already. Now imagine where we end up at the halving. Maybe we end up like here, somewhere here, and then we do that 18 months, right? Like, we're so ahead right now. We're so ahead. This marks Bitcoin being at 140,000 by December 2025. We may hit 140,000 by December 2024. I think this is placed wrong. I mean, we're just going so fast right now. It's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Here's something else that shows you the inflation rate. Again, sorry for a dirty monitor, but I try to wipe that. It's still dirty. But yeah, I mean, this is going to get cut in half after April. And we haven't even done that yet. And look at what Bitcoin is doing, right? Here's another pattern. Here's a fractal pattern comparing right now versus the 2017 rise. I mean, it's looking pretty similar. Very, very similar. Breakout. Maybe a little dip, and then go boom. Breakout, yeah, a little dip, boom. Almost identical. Almost identical. As you can see right now, Bitcoin is slightly under, but just a few seconds ago, 68.2. And it just looks like it's not going to stop, guys. It's just not going to stop. And yes, my screen is dirty. But if you're looking at the entire market cap, everything is going up, and I'm going to get to a few specifics, but I mean, take a look. Everything is in green right now. People are excited. They want to see the market go higher, and it probably will. Right now, of course, there's still a lot of predictions, okay? After we break 69,000, which we know is coming, is either today, tomorrow, next week, but where is the next level? And everyone's making predictions. I've seen ones that say we're going to head to like 72,000 or 75,000. Here's one from an analyst that says that we are going to break to 92.5 because we're in a bull pennant, and if we break through that, we're going to go up very high. You know, who knows at this point, right? It's fun to speculate where the next level is or where Bitcoin will be by halving event or end of the year. We just don't know at this point. But what we do know is the endless buying from the ETFs, they are not going to stop. And if they continue to buy and buy and buy and buy because of supply shock, Bitcoin's will go higher. That's really the bottom line. Look at this. Look at this. Speaking of ETFs, yesterday, Fidelity led the way, added almost 7,000 Bitcoin. 7,000 ahead, more than BlackRock, almost double, 3,600. And you can see this is Bitwise added 600. I mean, overall, net positive once again, even though Grayscale still selling. It ate it up, right? Grayscale selling this many. Grayscale sold 5,524 yesterday. But guess what? Eaten up by Fidelity. And look at how much they're holding now. 191,000. That's very, very close to Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy. And Fidelity at 123,000. They're not too far behind. So if these guys continue to buy, it doesn't matter that Grayscale is selling by so much, or it doesn't matter if anyone else is selling because no one else has this much to sell, right? Bitcoin is going to go a lot higher, and you know what? This is the world of BlackRock. This is what it looks like, and it's kind of scary. It looks like an alien cocoon or something, but this shows where all the Bitcoin is coming from and all going into the smack center right there. Can we hit that magical 69,000 mark today? I say we have a pretty good shot. And also, the entire market is going up and blowing up. It's a good day.